Hey there, besties. We got to talk. So we're going to take a big tip break to go back down to Big Fanny down there in Fulton County, daggone Atlanta, daggone Georgia. Shout out to the GANTLA.
She was fucking his best friend. So, I mean, everybody's fucking down here in Atlanta. I don't know what to tell you. They breeding like rabbits down here. Everybody getting ass.
Child, Fani is having some issues again down here. Not with regard to Nathan Wade. Not with regard to Joycelyn Wade. Not with regard to Terrence, I don't recall, Bowman, I think his last name was. Child, it's been a minute. But someone named Mesha Mainor, okay, who works down here for the state as well. It says, it's disheartening. Georgia representative alleges Fulton County commissioner influenced stalker's case. DA Fani Willis dropped the ball. Fani, you're not doing your job down there, child. What is going on? Georgia Representative Mesha Mainor held a news conference on Tuesday to announce the filing. Well, we're going to have to listen to that.
Chesley, thank you. A news conference is happening right now where State Representative Mesha Mainor is announcing a lawsuit against Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis.
11 Alive's Ariana Manish joining us live from the Capitol. Ariana, tell us why this lawsuit is being filed.
Well, Aisha, this press conference, it just wrapped up. Representative Mesha Mainor, she is suing DA Fani Willis, Fulton County Commissioner Marvin Arrington, as well as the Fulton County Board of Ethics. Now, the representative, she's claiming that she's a victim of a years-long criminal stalking case. She's alleging that DA Fani Willis failed to prosecute properly her alleged stalker. Now, she's claiming the stalker was a former campaign volunteer. Now, she says that the DA allowed this former stalker, this alleged stalker, to be released on bond for non-bondable crimes and didn't contact witnesses that she provided. She wanted the DA to properly investigate this case, and she says that the DA failed to do so. She also claims that Marvin Arrington mishandled the prosecution of this case as well, as he was representing the alleged stalker. She was also joined by victims that one father says that his son had been held in Fulton County Jail for over 90 days, and she's saying that these people, they're all victims. They share the same stories of mishandling by the DA's office. Take a listen.
Accountability is paramount, especially with the Fulton County DA failing to assist citizens affected by domestic violence, stalking, or unjust incarceration. The connection is victims. This today is about victims. And DA Fani Willis is the chief court officer from the state in Fulton County. She directly impacts what is happening in the jail.
Now, she says she wants the DA to admit her missteps in prosecuting her case. She says she also wants a jury trial against Willis, Arrington, and the Board of Ethics. Now, when asked the legal status of her case, she refused to answer. She's also calling on people who feel that they were victimized by DA Fani Willis's office for them failing or slowly acting on their case to reach out to their office. Reporting live from the state capitol, I'm Ariana Manish for 11 Alive. Back to you.
Fani. Now listen, I don't know. I'm just getting into this now, y'all, okay? But we're going to have to follow this as well. So here's the thing, right? We've seen plenty of DV cases, and, her stalker doesn't sound like it was a relationship, somebody from her campaign staff, whatever, right? It doesn't matter. It's still all the same thing. It depends on what the daggone law is, of course. Specifically, the bail bond law. So we already know there's a lot of defund the police. These criminals get arrested, they get let out. They get arrested, they get let out. They get arrested, they get let out. And it's no rhyme or reason. If the person, in this case, who was the alleged stalker, got out and it's because of those laws, then I'm not sure why this woman would bring this case up. Now, we know, because we've been looking at plenty of places, and I don't know these laws by heart, but we know that there was part of the cry for defund the police was the fact that bail was racist, basically. It was racist to have bail. It's not fair. Black people disproportionately affected. They don't have the money for the bail, blah, 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 blah. Now those those bail reforms are in place. Now everyone's complaining, wow, these criminals out. It's not right. It's not fair. How could you do this to us? How could he get out? So again, I don't know what it is down here in Fulton County, but we're going to be now on this case to see what Fani has to say and see if there's more victims and see if more people come up, see if this turns into a big thing. Because Fani got her hands full. Fani. Her mama named her Fani. We call her Fani. Fani got a lot to deal with. She already got Trump to deal with when it comes down to that. She got to prepare for that. Now she don't have Nathan Wade on there. Shout out to Nathan Wade. Then she got Young Thug, which is going on, and it's been going on forever. I swear I feel like that case has been going on for a long time. Now she's going to have to deal with this lady who is a part of the government. So she ain't going to go away no time soon. What else could happen down there? What else could possibly happen down there? Fani, girl. Let me read a little bit of this to see if this sheds any better light on it. A Georgia lawmaker announced a lawsuit this week against Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis after being accused of dropping the ball in her stalker's case, according to a lawsuit. Georgia Rep. Mesha Mainor, a Republican, held a news conference on Tuesday. At the conference, she alleged that District Fani Willis dropped the ball after failing to investigate her alleged stalker's case properly. She also alleged that Fulton County Commissioner Marvin Arrington Jr., who served as her alleged stalker's attorney, allegedly influenced the case in the district attorney's office since Arrington and her alleged stalker were associates. Standing up against political figures like Arrington and Willis is daunting. Living in a system that feels broken and corrupt and facing retaliation for protecting my family is disheartening, she said on Tuesday. Mainor said she is looking for justice as she filed the lawsuit in the Superior Court of Fulton County. Shout out to Quantavious. We can never forget him. I would be happy for her, Willis, to admit it. Child, that ain't never going to happen. That ain't never going to happen. My daughters are prepared because they have witnessed something like this. I want justice. In the lawsuit, the lawmaker said her stalker worked on her campaign with her in 2019 for her current seat on the Georgia House of Representatives. When she noticed his behavior became unruly and belligerent, she fired him. After he was terminated, Mainor alleges that's when the stalking began. The lawsuit alleged that the man would show up to her home uninvited, leave voicemails, join her church, and other instances. Mainor even got a temporary protective order against the man, which he violated. The man was eventually charged with aggravated stalking for violating Mainor's order in 2020 and aggravated assault in 2021. Arrington was accused of using the relationship he had with the man to his advantage by using the influence he allegedly had in the district attorney's office. According to the suit, Arrington, as a full Fulton County commissioner, is responsible for managing and releasing the district attorney's office budget. Arrington allegedly used that influence to get Mainor's alleged stalker a plea deal under the recommended prison time before Willis took office. Once Willis took office, Mainor accused her of favoring Arrington. Once Willis took office, Mainor accused her of favoring Arrington, allowing her alleged stalker to plead for lesser jail time and leading him to offend again, this time assaulting Mainor in 2021. Wow. Sheesh. All right, I get it now. Mainor also sued the Fulton County Board of Ethics for closing her complaint against Arrington, claiming that the board failed to hold him accountable. The suit claims the county official violated the RICO Act. Child, if we haven't been hearing about RICOs, then I don't know who has. Anybody named RICO around here? Shout out to them. And inflicted intentional emotional distress. At Tuesday's conference, Mainor emphasized her stance on her advocacy against DV. Every year I've been up here fighting for stalking and DV, and I would like for the state of Georgia to make a leap, she added. She also discussed her support for the Oversight Commission of Georgia Prosecutors, a bill recently signed into law that faced Democratic scrutiny. She also discussed statistics concerning Fulton County Jail inmates currently awaiting prosecution after being denied a bond beyond the 90-day threshold. Child, there's a lot going on down there in daggone Georgia. Mainor claims that Willis is failing to prosecute those individuals. She got to deal with Donald Trump and them. Last year, Mainor openly left the Democratic Party after saying her fellow party members disagreed with her opinion on school's choice. Several other advocates, including community leader and advocate L.A. Pink, spoke at Tuesday's news conference where they alleged corruption is plaguing the county government. Oh, Fani, they coming for you, girl. A sis is coming for another sis. Mainor encouraged those who believe they've been victimized by Commissioner Arrington or District Attorney Willis to contact her office. Remember, victims should never blame themselves for things beyond their control. There's no excuse for anyone to violate, harass, intimidate, or stalk you. Trust your instincts and take steps to protect yourself, Mainor added. Love and Alive has contacted the District Attorney's Office and the Commissioner's Office. The District Attorney's Office released the following statement. Representative Mainor's allegations are baseless. We have not been served with the lawsuit. If we are confident it will be dismissed. Oh, Fani. If it ain't one thing, it's something else. Can't get away from all this crappy crap, y'all. This is interesting. So we're going to be back on Fani real quick. We need to know what's up. What's going on with this? We got to stay on Big Tiff's ass. We got to stay on Fani's Fani. Who else we got to worry about, y'all? As the political season heats up. So that's what's going on right there for now at this point. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to my Instagram as well. Everything is down in the description. Like this daggone video. Make sure you comment. I see you all in the next one.
Because y'all got false narratives out there, and y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power.
We do not care.